Hey everyone, Up164 here, and today we are here for some more Sonic Adventure for the Sega Dreamcast. Now, we're here to tackle on another story.
Select a character.
What was I about to say? In natural progression, we've already taken care of Sonic's story. It may say 100%, but that's only in terms of the main story progression. But here, we're going to go ahead and take on Tails' next. His is effectively Sonic's, but with some circumstances. And a bit shorter too, so let's get right to it.
Here I come, Sonic! Everything's working great! All systems go, full speed ahead! Uh-oh! What's this? No! Ah! I'm out of control! Mayday! Mayday! Going down! Ah! Look out below!
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours. Check out this power supply!
It's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. They have unlimited mystic powers. Now I want to harness that power to fly my plane. Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working on. We'll go to the station, hop on a train, and get there in no time.
Okay, sorry about that. So, right out the gate, like I said before, many of Tails' adventure on this, not to be confused with I was about to say Game Gear title, is effectively the same as how you would treat Sonic, obviously with a different moveset. You could fly. Not really that long in this game, like, at all. Second, we actually start after going through Emerald Coast with Sonic, and unfortunately without a... Actually, you know what? This is probably be the best time to show this. Without a particular glitch, I'm not sure if this is going to work in this version, but without a glitch, you won't be able to really go to Emerald Coast as Tails, because the loading zone is still there, you just can't access it. I believe they actually patched it in the re-release version, but first.
Look, it's your jet anklet. Its jet power makes you fly faster.
But yeah, outside of flying and now flying faster with the jet anklet, you have the spin roll, not quite the dash, but the roll if you go fast enough and just press the action buttons. If you don't move at all and you spin, then, okay, we don't have it unlocked yet, like this over here. You do the spinning ability, something else we'll be messing around with later. And that's really about the extent of his entire moveset, if I'm going to be honest.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
He has the canceling ability that Sonic has with his jump. Oh, but when you're flying, if you hold the action button, you just send yourself flying down very quickly. Can be useful. That's really about that's really about his entire moveset, if I'm gonna be honest. It's short and sweet. We can just go right into the boss. Can I skip? No, I can't.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
It's Eggman!
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
Enough! I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
That usually means trouble coming from you.
Don't even try to interfere this time. Give me that Chaos Emerald, or else...
Or else what, huh?
Or else I'll take it from you the hard way.
Yep, find the same boss. That includes finding the same bosses too. And no, you can't really jump up there to hope to hit him like that. That free of the game. Now, of course, since Tails does not have the homing attack, I don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot him.
Full power!
Yeah, no one-shot for this guy. That's okay though. Like I said, the boss himself isn't particularly anything crazy. But yeah, I'm just waiting until we get to like the actual main stages to cover those differences.
He's not gonna get away with this.
Really wish you could just fly up there and hit him, but it just doesn't count that way. Cause like the thing is, like there really isn't much else to say about like Tails' right now, cause like it's just a shorter version of Sonic with some changes. In case you're the ever so curious type, you could still get hurt by him over this. Believe it or not, you can end up actually dying and having to do the boss all over again. I don't think you want that.
That was just too easy.
Gotcha!
Hey, he snagged it!
Chaos could use a little snap.
Who's Chaos?
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
Yes, it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would. Hear this, Sonic? Chaos' strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald. All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land. You ready, Chaos? Let's go find the next emerald. Come on.
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
Yep, same comment with this, but we get to go through Tails' actual first level, which of course will be the Windy Valley. So I will say this though, with him being able to fly, it will make going through some areas much easier to traverse. Like, I know Ice Cap would be one of them. Keywords would be. And the reason why I say this is that the major difference is that
You should be able to find
we're
a
actually
shortcut if you
racing
fly.
Sonic to the finish. So the major difference is that with Tails, all of his stages are in the form of a race, as opposed to just getting to the end. He gets the ability to fly through these little mechanical rings. Well, mechanical dash rings. He can do this either by flying or just jumping into it. There is a little trick for Windy Valley specifically where you could just fly all the way down. For the sake of just getting through this, for the playthrough on this, I'm gonna just omit doing this for now. I really wish I had that video still up somewhere on YouTube. Like, it was like way back. Even though it was on DX, the application for it is still effectively the same. Other reason I don't want to skip it is because that would mean skipping this part too. Okay, I did not call going up, but alright. It would mean skipping this part right here, especially with Tails. Like, check this out. I don't know, I just think that the moving Tails just adds more to it, you know? There's that glow again. Yeah! Probably the funniest thing about this particular match, though, is that, like,
That wasn't too bad.
for this setup, Sonic just gets, like, the most insane rubber banding you've ever seen. Possibly. Alright. Now, if memory serves me correctly, I believe the next...
will be departing soon.
Yeah, the next part we have to go to Casinopolis. But before we do that, I want to see if it's now possible to do the glitch for Emerald Coast. It's nighttime, so I'm almost certain it's not going to be possible. Oh! Hold on a second. Where is he? Ah, there he is. So, the glitch on this is that you want to position yourself. Oh, it's on the police car. But, like, you want to position yourself where you're by the gates, and by the time you let go of the man, by standing still, he pushes you in through the gate so you can access the loading zone for Emerald Coast. I know Knuckles and Amy can also do this. I don't know about anyone else, and to be honest, I think that's really about it, because like Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are the only characters who don't officially get to go into the stage. Okay, he's starting to go back up. Alright. Just get him again. Like, you can't... It's... You would think it would be easy to just fly over it, but no. Yeah, they really thought about how far you can go up with this, so just trying to fly over it isn't gonna work. Even if you happen to have like an infinite flight, like flight cheat or whatever, that's not gonna work. See, I just need to find the right position for it. That's the problem. Ah, okay, it didn't work. God dang it. Alright. I just wanted to give that a shot, but it looks like it's not going to be the case for today. Now, Tails, of course, could just hit the switch, but everything else, like I said, is the same, except... we go straight into the sewer section. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about rings on this. It just means we just have to get to the end, and for some reason, the emerald just happens to be at the end of the sewer section instead of having to collect 400 rings for it. I don't get it, but it means it's going through this a lot quicker than just going through that route, so I ain't really complaining. Like, I want y'all to pay close attention to Sonic's icons for this race. Like, just pay attention to it real quick.
Wasn't too bad. What's that? The Chaos Emerald!
Get away from there!
Ah!
Nighty night!
Eggman! Sonic, what happened to the Chaos Emerald?
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
I'm pretty sure the whole thing is not necessarily about winning in that count, more so just keeping the emeralds from him. But again, I mentioned this last time, and I'm pretty sure it'd be the same outcome as I mentioned it last time. If you just hold on to it for too long, Eggman's gonna be like, alright, they have to hold it. They have to know about where it is. Fine though. That kind of deal. But can we just talk about how in Sonic Adventure, both the original and DX, for some reason, you go faster by going up the steps. Like, I don't think it'll show off too well here, but like, let me see. Okay, no, it does. Like, it's a little too short, but you can see that I'm actually increasing speed going upwards. At least when it comes to stairs. Any upward incline is pretty much the same speed, decreasing, all that good stuff. Again, I know it looks like glitchy for the most part when I'm doing this, but I really cannot emphasize how cool it is to be able to just run on walls when it comes to like Sonic games, and the wall running isn't necessarily a mandatory part of the exploration. That's just me. Now you think with the flying, going through Ice Cap won't be too difficult with going up and traversing everything, right?
Come on, Tails!
Unfortunately, his goes straight into the snowboard section, so it's just a race down here instead. And no flying here either. So while you're going through an avalanche, here comes Sonic, who's barely touching the avalanche. And it's just pretty much like me just yapping on about this, like way to go, Tails! Hey, hey, hey!
See you later, Tails!
there's the one right there. And yes, he gets to do tricks too. It's amazing. Woo! Unfortunately, like I mentioned, with Sonic's rubber banding, the trick system will only get us so far. Like, this is something I wish they were able to implement split-screen multiplayer in the DX version, but we never got to see that. Or at least, I don't think we do. We've seen Twinkle Circuit, where the Twinkle Park, like that first racing section we did get to see, but other than that, we don't really get that many multiplayer options in DX. And Sonic Adventure 2 Battle we sure as heck did. Although unfortunately most people just stuck to the speed sections. I'm not sure why. Oh frick, it put me down here. I think I might actually lose this. Go!
That wasn't too bad.
Okay, he wasn't that far behind. You see that? Oh no. I think we're at this point already. Here we go again. Is it that time already? Couldn't I have stayed a little bit longer on Ice Cap or something?
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Oh, it is. And like I said in Sonic's version, actually, you want to see, like, do you see how really cool it is to be able to just, like, stand in a... Okay, let me stop. I'm clearly stalling for time here, but you guys gotta understand.
Hey, Knuckles! What's up? What are you doing, Knuckles?
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
No way, Knuckles!
Oh no.
You would think with no ability to do a homing attack, this wouldn't be a cakewalk. I don't know what you're thinking, but again, it's not the Knuckles fight that I'm worried about. It's what comes after, which.
Whoa! Oh no, the emeralds!
And they're all mine.
Eggman's back! He's got the emeralds!
You two are bumbling idiots. You know that.
Hey, those are the Chaos Emeralds.
You are so easily tricked. All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me.
Way to go, knucklehead!
4! Count them! 4 emeralds. I summon chaos! Come forth! Here, eat up.
Oh no! It's changing again! We gotta stop this fast!
Yep, you already know it's that time. We're going to be going through these fights all over again. Now, thankfully, Tails' version is slightly shorter in that he only needs to do 4 hits compared to Sonic and Knuckles'. Yes, we have to do this boss fight again. But his is only 4 hits as opposed to their 5. So it will move a little bit faster, but I promise you, I really wish I was saying something with this. Like, look at that drainage. And considering we can just fly, this really just means there really isn't much else to really do on this. Cause like, when I'm flying, the only thing that hits me is are the water splashes when he tries to flip the lily pads over that I don't need. Oh, we did 2 of them that time. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. There's really nothing I can do to make this more interesting. Like, this last phase is lasting so much longer than it did for Sonic. Come up here already! Oh my god. But again, it doesn't stop there.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Yep, you already know. We're gonna go straight into Sky Chase. Let's just get this over with. Dude,
Sonic, wait here for a second. Sonic, hop in. Let's go!
I'm gonna be honest. With editing, I actually want to just fast forward through this. Like, obviously, you guys could just skip through all this entirely, but I don't get that. Well, actually, I do get that option, but I'm not gonna do that. Like, as insufferable as this is, like I said before, with the resolution and aspect ratio. Well, not the resolution, but the aspect ratio and frame rate. I'm going to play this game as it was intended by the developers, as it was released on the Dreamcast. It would be nice if I did put in the extra liberties on this and did this for Sonic's story, but because I didn't, there really isn't any reason to skip this, so... Plus, if I have to sit through this, y'all have to sit through having to scroll past this with me. But you already know the drill. Sky Chase Act 1, slowly traversing over the egg carrier, taking a tour, shooting up as much as you can, get as high a percent as possible, high score. All that stuff I'm sure people cared about even back in '99. Like, I remember when, like, okay, I won't say I remember, but like, at least with some of the people who were actually around this time, their recollection of this was usually talking about like fighting games and all this other stuff. I can't imagine anyone putting this controller down, putting their Dreamcast aside. And it was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and worry about and compare the high scores we got in Sky Chase. Maybe it's a Japan thing. I'm not sure. And I've already mentioned also, if you die, you have to do the whole freaking act all over again. And during one of my personal playthroughs, I tested it just to make sure that this was correct information. You do have to do the whole thing all over again.
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work. Looks like I'd better find one fast.
I'm gonna be honest, with Tails talking about this, I'm just thinking, when he says it's not powerful enough, does he mean like there's no landing gear, or it's like not particularly like feature complete? Because throughout all of Sky Chase Act 1, I'm pretty sure it had no trouble catching up with the egg carrier. Oh god. But now, if you remember, I mentioned earlier that Tails' version of going through this portion is a bit more dreadful than Sonic's. Just keep watching.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald! Hey! Wait up! Stop!
We have to catch a frog. Yes, a frog just ate a Chaos Emerald. If it wasn't me playing through freaking Sonic Adventure, this is probably the least surprising thing I've seen on this, so... Actually, I want to roll into it. Let's go. So, we actually do get to do a little bit of a Sandhill game, where we just play through this, scare way down here, or snow our... Sand? either way, like, I'll spare y'all from the joke that we all know already to say. Come on, like, anything that gets us away from referencing that game would be great. Like, I get it. It was fun for its time, but let's keep moving forward. Anyway, Sand Hill is basically just going through the sand section, kind of like the snow section in Ice Cap, but you're actually going through these little gates. These gates have virtually no significance to this whatsoever, and it's mainly just for scoring. You don't need to hit a minimum just to get that frog or anything like that. It's just to skate all the way down here, and that's it.
Oops. Uh-oh. I thought I was in the desert. I wonder where I am.
Ah, yes, this is the perfect time for me to test going through this. But before I do, because I don't want to accidentally trip and forget this other power-up for Tails.
You found the rhythm badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
I'm gonna be honest, for calling it the rhythm badge and then all you gotta do is just hold it, I'm kinda let down with that. Wait, can you? No, you can't. But no, I'm kind of let down with the fact that you have to hold it rather than just tapping it. Like, it would have been so much cooler if you could just tap it in a specific rhythm. But no. And this is what I meant earlier when I mean, like, look at that. Look at that. Okay, anyway, let's continue.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Hello there, friend. How are you?
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power, power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Forgive me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal. And you are?
Whoa! Where's the man?
Weird. Now where was I? Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Perfect! This will get my Tornado 2 up and raring to go.
Okay, first and foremost, the Tornado 2. Remember when I mentioned the Tornado SP? This dude really gets his own version of the Tornado, but instead of calling it something that personalized to him, he just calls it the Tornado 2.
No trains are currently in service.
I literally see a train right here. Anyway. But there's a reason why he's talking about the Tornado, which is the second part. So, right after a few bits of cutscenes and getting the upgrade, you know what happens?
The time has come at last. This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems. So, here it goes. Emerald, do your stuff. Ready, Sonic? Here I come. Tornado 2, clear for takeoff. Away we go. There you are, dead ahead, the egg carrier. There's Sonic! Sonic!
All right, Tails! Way to go! This plane's cool. Now what do you say we nail those guys?
You got it! Hang on!
Yep. 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 So, after Chaos 4, Sky Chase Act 1, you go through cutscenes, a little bit of the Sand Hill, and getting his upgrade, which, by the way, all upgrades are possibly missable in the playthrough, so be careful with that. All that just so we can go straight into Sky Chase Act 2. I got nothing on this. I absolutely got nothing on this. It's literally the same thing for the 4th time now, where it's just slowly, at least it's Tornado 2, so we'll get to the second section where it'll pick up the pace, and we do get a little bit of a mini boss fight, but it's the fact that we need to get there first before we get to really enjoy this, and that's less than half of what you have to do for Sky Chase Act 2! That's less than half of what you have to do for this section. Like, and I really need to emphasize it. It sounds like I have a problem with doing this in general. The problem is not with just doing this. It's not. Like, doing this could be fire. Like, there's a lot of games that do this stuff, and it's actually pretty fun. It's just, for the context of a Sonic game, it is possibly the slowest way of handling doing this. It's action-packed, yeah, but it's so goddamn slow. Okay, here we go.
Haha! So far, so good!
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet! Watch this! Transforming now!
Whoa!
Let's do it!
And you know, going back to this, it's like, wasn't Tails talking about this needing to be more powerful? And he changes it, but if you remember from Sonic's story, he mentions that there's no landing gear on this when he goes on the carrier. So, this dude goes through the whole effort of adding a Chaos Emerald, getting a whole modification of something that's basically external to life itself. But when it comes to basic checks like having a landing gear, that's where it's like, oh, I ain't much of a scientist guy, but if that's the kind of oversight that you have with doing something like this, I'm kind of terrified of what other kind of material you have in your possession, or what you can have in your possession, if such basic maintenance can be easily foregone. Okay, but this time we're in much better health conditions than we were over Sonic, so we can just get through this part. In fact, I talked about how fun it is to go through this mini-boss section, but realistically, all you really need to do is just this. You don't even need to move. And the boss is finished. Oh, no, he's not. Holy frick, he's not finished. Now he's finished. But, yeah. There's really nothing you could do to make this more exciting. I'm sorry, guys. Just... Well, I mean, there is, but they just didn't do it.
Coming in tight.
Tails, we gotta land on the egg carrier.
Oops. We got a problem here.
What now?
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
Whoa! Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta find Amy.
You're right, pal. Let's get busy.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic. You have no idea what this vessel can do. How about I give you a little sample?
Dean Bristow's Eggman. I miss him.
Whoa! Hey, it transformed! Did you see that?
Now how are we gonna get to the bridge?
I hate it when he doesn't listen to me.
I guess you weren't expecting that, were you? There's only one way to get to me, Sonic, and that's through the sky deck. I doubt if you can make it. Ha ha! I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
Not really much to it, and you can actually skip those, but everything else you cannot skip. The sky deck entrance is open. Thank you for telling me this. Like, I just want to highlight this. Like, well, outside of the camera issue. Like, look, this is all Tails really needs to do. Like, yes, I know, obviously, it's the wind pressure and everything at the fact, but it's like, come on, this is literally all he needs to do, and we can be done with this. But no, we gotta go through Sky Deck, and again, it's a race. But with the flying ability, we can make this much shorter. If it ain't for the cryptic camera. Go this way instead. Okay. Bruh. Automated section going wrong. Now you think Speed Shoes plus, wait, ooh, yeah, there's a barrier right there, so unfortunately you can't just clutch it that way. But you do have these rings, and every time you go through these rings, it resets your freaking flight time. Come on, it's over there. Why won't you let me go over there? Why have a shortcut if I can't take it? Sonic ain't gonna make that jump, especially not the AI. Okay, this is actually pretty sick. Super Tails reference?
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah! Is that it?
Sonic, we should check out the bridge. Sonic! Tails!
You're a bit late.
Not the birdie! That's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone, all of you. This is all I really need. Gamma?
What is your wish, Master?
Get rid of these pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, Master Robotnik.
I'll leave it up to you, Gamma.
Why did the camera just reset like this? Oh, and because of the spin, I legit
Resisted.
instant loss button, instant loss. And you can just infinite him with this. But we got a story to move forward with, so that's a...
Please stop, Tails! Move aside, Amy! Get out of the way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Okay, if you say so, you have your reasons, I guess. Hey, this ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find Eggman and put a stop to his evil ways.
That's Eggman! I wonder what happened to Sonic.
I'm finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
missile is launched.
Ready? Fire! Oh, no, it was a dud. I can't believe this. Ah, I'll go and deal with this myself.
Oh no! I'd better get to that missile before he detonates it. I see it! I've got to get it before Eggman. The fate of Station Square depends on me. Sonic! I've changed a lot since I've started hanging with Sonic. But I can't depend on him forever. I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
Got the best for last.
You think you can keep up?
So now we gotta get to the missile before Robotnik sets it off.
He's caught up.
Now, of course, Speed Highway, like many of the other stages, have everything set up to where Tails can take advantage of like the mechanical dash rings and everything. But for this run anyway, I don't want to do that just because there is a very particular thing I want to show off before we do the actual story, because once you get to the story, there's a boss fight, and then Tails' story would end from there. We're just going to go ahead and do this the way I want to on this for now. Even if it comes at the cost of Eggman being a little bit ahead of me. Alright, I had to use it there. I had no choice. Of course, Tails can just fly, and we can't go over there, so... Actually, can we? No, we can't, and now I'm dead.
You think you can?
I really did not hit that checkpoint, huh?
What? He's caught up.
Alright. I just can't get up there in time. Really want to make this section look cool, but the camera is just doing everything in its power to go against me. Please! I want people to see how awesome this game is. In case they don't already. So yeah, we're gonna go this way instead. And for what I want to show off is that in the Dreamcast version only, frick. Let's see if I can still get it. Okay, I was not high enough for it. I don't have too many lives to really show this off, but what I want to show off is that, like, if you get here, come on, get back. Oh, what is going on with this? Oh my god. What I'm trying to show off is that you can actually do the full version of Sonic Speed Highway as Tails. And it's not like a major glitch is required for this. You just need to fly past the sign that has the loading zone. But unfortunately, I wasn't high enough, and I think that's it. Okay, I got one more. I got one more attempt on this.
Tails, wait for me.
All right, this should be high enough.
I've got you now, Tails. You'll never defeat me.
Wait. Whew, I got a little scared with that one. Not gonna lie. All right. Yeah, I don't remember the camera being such an issue with this. Like, it's once again, it's one of those it's only this playthrough kind of deals.
I win.
Even though we did activate it before Eggman got to the missile. Oh boy, it's one of those. Yeah, I gotta die then. Okay. It's kind of good that we didn't have too many lives for this thing, because that means we can just go right back into it and actually do it how it's intended.
Goodbye, Tails.
Really did that on purpose. Other than that, it really is just a shorter speed highway with an alternate route that I'm going to show off since I have more than enough distance for it. Unfortunately, this section is only visited by... I mean, like, this part of Speed Highway is only visited by Sonic and Tails, officially anyway. So, you don't really get too many opportunities to see what this stage has to offer in its fullest. And I don't think and I'm pretty sure it's already apparent, but anytime you die on a checkpoint, Eggman will just instantly spawn at that section. You know, just to make it a bit more challenging. And that's it.
Yeah!
Eggman does not, well, either Eggman or Robotnik, either way you go about it, he does not get that same rubber banding.
Oh no! It's Robotnik!
So you beat me to the missile, you little pest. I will make you all pay for this.
Let's get out of here!
You fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
And like I mentioned earlier, we are at the boss inside Station Square. And we get the classic line still going.
Get a load of this! No way! Get a load of this! Get a load of this! No way!
Not really much to say about it. Like, it doesn't quite have the same vibe as the Viper, but
Get a load of this!
it's still pretty good. Alright, boss. What? You know what? I take that back. I take that back. And it doesn't even count as a hit. Yeah, I take that back.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this! No way! I can't believe this! He's not gonna get away with this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this! No way! I can't believe this!
And that is Tails' story. I'll see y'all on Knuckles' story.
Hey! I did it! You saved the day! You're the best!
I did it all by myself.
the highest of all the heavens. Somebody will be